Good morning. Hello, hello. Let's see, I've got this camera awful far away here. How's everybody doing today? Hey, Holly. I did have a great weekend. I'm a little tired from it. Thank y'all for coming. Let me get in here because I cannot see your comments over there. Let's see. I'm just going to do one camera today because we're going to do a thrift haul, and we'll probably upcycle something too. But I picked up a lot of things this week. This is not everything, but it's a good bit of stuff. Let's see. Mute that. Mute that in our studio. There we go. Where's the comments? Okay. We'll give everybody a few minutes to get here. I hope y'all had a good weekend. I need to turn this sound off. Let's see. Y'all say hey as you're jumping in. And you can hear me okay? All right. Trying to get the sound off on this. We're going to go ahead and get started here. I also know that your comments are also delayed. Okay. We'll just put this aside and I will just use my glasses. So I went to a couple of yard sales on Friday. I think it was Friday, Thursday and Friday. Good morning. And I picked up quite a few things there. And then we went to the lake this weekend over in Gunnersville. And I always stop in at the Goodwill there because I always find things there. It's a small Goodwill, but their prices are great. And I think there may not be a lot of resellers over there because the things that I like, that I know that I can upcycle, I always find there. Large frame projects. I don't know. Let me show y'all what I have. And if we have time, we'll pick out something to work on. All right. So I'm always looking for teapots, especially at Christmas. I love to put all the Christmas transfers on those. And I looked out this week. One of them you'll see in tomorrow night's video. So I can't show you that one. But I also got this one, and I have already removed the tag. I think it came from a yard sale, and I think I paid $1. It's enamel, but the shape of it's cute. I like the handle. It's a more modern one, but it's obviously never going to be used. So I'm going to upcycle it. And I'm probably going to paint this one. The enamel on it's a little worn. And it's just not, it doesn't have any rust on it or any real cool patina that I like. So I think I might paint this one for Christmas. And yesterday at the Goodwill, I also got this white one. It was $2.99, which I thought was a great price for this teapot. At the America's Thrift, this probably would have been $8.99. It's just a plain little white ceramic teapot. I love the size of it. I've had numerous ones this size that I've upcycled. So $2.99, that was a great deal. Hey, Valerie. It is so beautiful here. We were at the lake this weekend, and there was a breeze in the mornings and the evenings, and I think it was like 85, 90 on the water, which was perfect. So I'm loving this weather, although it won't last, I'm sure. We've still got the whole month of September to do some boiling, so that's okay. I try to never wish a season away, just because time goes so fast anyway, and it'll be cold, and then I'll be fussing because I'm cold. So I try never to wish them away, because I just try not to do that. Even though it's hard, sometimes I still do it. Look at this. I also got a black one, identical to that white one. Tell me why this one was only $1.99 though. I mean, they are identical. Black and white. These are easy, easy, easy. Stick a transfer on them and they are done. I love this size. And this one, like I said, was only $1.99. So absolutely pick that one up. So I did go to a yard sale, and they had tons and tons of stuff, and I had picked out all kinds of things, and I had $34 on me. So that's what I ended up spending. Some of that stuff has already been processed. Some of it I did in this week's video, so I can't show you, but I do know that I got this cute little teapot, and it is made in Japan, so it's vintage. I always pick these up. This one doesn't need anything done to it. And I've also noticed through the years doing some resale, antique shopping, vintage shopping on all these little china, like the rose china, the print china, on the teapots, or even on the mugs. There is always a big flower on one side and a little flower on the back side. Weezy is saying hi, y'all. Sorry. You'll be able to see her tail in a minute. Come here, baby. You're in the camera. Please don't knock it over. She's going to stick her butt in y'all's face. Are you getting down? Okay. Okay. She went away. Anyway, so how cute is this one? I don't know why, but that's just always interested me. How one side has the big flower, and the back side has a miniature version of that. Also, at that yard sale, I always pick up vintage animal planters, especially dogs. Look at the little beagle. Hello, good morning. So, like I said, I always pick up these vintage ones. This one does not have a marking on it, so I don't know what brand it is. It does have some crazing. It's definitely vintage, and he is cute as a button. I have already got him processed and out on the floor for $12.99, and I'll get him listed online too. And I got 2 rolling pins at a yard sale. They were $5 each. Actually, she had them marked $6 each, but that yard sale, I only had $10 on me. One of them was a little bit more vintage than this one, but that one got upcycled already for tomorrow night's video. So I got a rolling pin in that video, a teapot, all kinds of things. Basically using up the rest of the Clementine transfer pack in that video, and some paint inlays. So this rolling pin I paid $5 for. These were yard sale, $2 each. I always, always, always pick these up. They are so easy to upcycle. There was another one, again, in the video. But these are just plain little cutting boards. $2 each at a yard sale. Okay. These were from the yard sale, one of the yard sales too. Just some rooster figurines. I thought we might paint these today if we have time. I've got several out there unpainted like this. I'm going to go ahead and paint these and dry brush them, especially these. With all those feather details, they look so good dry brushed. So we'll probably do that. Because once I show y'all this stuff, I'll kind of clear it off and we'll do a little bit of something. Okay, so I got all those roosters. I don't know the individual price of them. Yesterday at the Goodwill, let's see. Oh, this was a yard sale too. This is definitely going to be an upcycle, and this has got that faux rust. Only this looks pretty not faux. It looks pretty real. So I know this is going to bleed through. So before I would do anything with this, I would definitely spray this with shellac. But that might be in next week's video. But I love the size of it. I love that it has this little spot right here. I can decoupage. And we also, one day this week, I think the end of this week, we've got new rice papers. Connie Lines and Designs are releasing her winter collection rice papers. So I can't wait to show y'all that. Probably use it on one of these. In the store, I have a basket full of frames. And people just go through them. And I had sold out all of my 8x10 frames. So I've been looking for those. Got these yesterday at the Goodwill. This one was $1.99. And it's an older, just a wood bifold frame. This one was in a antique store or somewhere with a booth because it was listed for $20. But I got it for $1.99 at the Goodwill. And I also got this gold one. It was $1.99 as well. I'll probably paint that one. And this one was really nice. This one was also $1.99. So now I have some more 8x10 frames. This one I might not even paint. It's in really good shape. I'll just clean it up and probably put a Connie line in it. What did y'all do this weekend? I'm going to slow down here and do a little chatting. Where's my coffee? I got to get my coffee. I changed up y'all's scenery a little bit too. So this is where I keep my IOD, most of it. Transfers and stamps and such. Let's see. I picked up this book. I know that a lot of y'all know I do some paper crafting, and I like the images. This one had some really cute Christmas images in it. Just some fun vintage looking stuff. What is this called? This is called Christmas in America in the 17 and 1800s. Are we still live? Yes, we are. And it also has some hymns in the back, some Christmas hymns or Christmas carols, and some recipes and some little craft instructions. Oh, this is perfect. A collection of historic holiday cards. I can definitely cut those images out and use them. Let me go get my coffee. I'll be right back. Would you like to go outside? Come on. Yeah. No. Oh. Boy, the comments are really slow today. So far, have y'all seen stuff that you would pick up? Those teapots were great. Were a great find. I'm so excited about those. Good morning. How are you, Lynn? Hey, Brenda. Thank y'all for coming. I got my vanilla iced coffee. It's a Tuesday morning staple. I have tried to only get it 2 days a week instead of every day. All right. Yesterday at the Goodwill, I picked up these canisters. I like them. These are not vinyl. Like, these are in this enamel. Sugar, coffee, and tea. Let's see if these have a maker on them. They don't. But anyway, this one was 99 cents. This one was $1.99. And this one was $2.99. So that was a no-brainer on those. All they need to be done is cleaned up and listed. This came from that yard sale where I had $34. Tell me, I don't know. Oh, Mom said it's a decanter, but I don't know how that's possible. But we're in a lake town, so I always pick up fish-related items, and I'm always selling out at them. Hey, Mom. I know. I love that book. You'll have to look at it. Let me see. It's got some really great images in it. Ah, look at that one. There's Santa. Okay, enough about that book, because I get a little crazy when it comes to the books and ephemera. Got this. This was also in that the Goodwill. It was $12 at the store, the antique store, and I paid $1.99 for it yesterday. Ma'am, you're in the way again. Come here. Come here. I know you're curious. You can't put your butt in their face. Good morning. You're so pretty. My pretty baby. I know. Okay. I've had this a minute, but I got it at the Goodwill. I just, it's like brass. Well, it says made in India. I'm just going to paint it and dry brush it. Most of the Goodwills around here are too, but that one over in Guntersville, like I said, I'm pretty sure there's no upcyclers or resellers there. So the things that I buy, they have good prices on, because I guess nobody else, they're not as in demand over there. So I love to go in that thrift store. Uh-oh, I knocked my fish over. I got a bunt pan. Oh, actually, one of these tags were half off too. I don't remember if it was yellow or what, but I got a bunch of stuff half off. This bunt pan is marked $1.99. It's copper, and I thought I would do a pumpkin with it somehow. Make it into a pumpkin. Get a stick. I've done that several times. Oh, look, this one's already got a little D-ring hanger on it too, so I don't have to do that. And this is a little brass candlestick. It was $1.99, but I think that that's going to be a perfect little Christmas tree holder, as is. I probably won't paint it or anything. It's like a taper candle holder. And this was 99 cents. I don't know that I need a little shelf hook like this, but it has 4 little brass hooks on it. So I always need them. And 4 for 99 cents is perfect. This is like a little key holder, I think. But I picked that up. And then I got some vintage brass frames. Hey, Mom, did you see I found 3 or 4 8x10 frames? So that was 99 cents. And then here's a double one for 99 cents too. I've got a bunch of these in the store, but I just can't not pick them up. I just upcycled one of these silver plate platters, and I've been finding them for good prices lately. These were $2.99, and I do remember now the green tags were half off, so I paid $1.50 for each of these, which is great. These are perfect blanks. These are Rogers Company, or one of them is. This one's a little thicker. This one's not marked. Either way, I love to paint the inside of these and leave the outside and then put a transfer on them. Okay. I also got this really old mirror for $3.99, but I love the wood frame on it. I don't know, should I paint the frame or leave it as is? I have a lot of these frames like this, and they're just not really selling with either art or something in them. Okay, what do y'all want to upcycle? I want to paint these because there's 4 of them. We can go with apothecary on some and some dry brushing. We can put some transfers on these. I'm going to clean up a little bit here and set up and put an apron on and put my hair up so we can paint. All right, let me find an apron. And some paint. Hey, Valerie. Yeah, I'm definitely going to paint these roosters to begin with. I got some crockery right here. And some apothecary. We'll dry brush the crockery over the apothecary and see how that looks on these 2 larger ones. I think they're fairly clean. Let me just get a baby wipe. So y'all tell me what you did this weekend. Yeah, they're pretty dirty. The little ones are Homeco. Pretty sure. I didn't set up the 2 cameras this morning since we were doing a thrift haul, which y'all can see pretty good what I'm doing. I have a giant rooster I'm probably going to end up painting in the store because it hasn't sold yet. It's been a couple of weeks. I like to give these things a chance to sell before I paint them, but because I know if I paint them, they will sell. All right. We actually came home from the lake early yesterday, and usually whenever we have that extra holiday, we'll go out on the boat that day. But it was just pretty crowded over there yesterday, and we had been on the boat the whole day. Nice. All right, this should be pretty easy. I think we were just all pretty tired. So we came home yesterday, and I took like a 3-hour nap. I was afraid I wouldn't be able to sleep last night, but I did. Look at that. I mean, you cannot go wrong with that color. Oh, these are Homeco. The big ones are. I've got so much to do today. When I finish up here, I've got to pay bills. First of the month, I got to pay the bills. Then I got to pack orders, go to the post office. I'm also going to, I'm setting IOD back up at Finders Keepers, which was the original place that I had a booth, and they've always missed my IOD since I left there. They finally talked me into putting some IOD up there. So I got to go set that up. Got to hang some grid walls. I've also got to go to the grocery store. Mason has physical therapy this afternoon and a ball game tonight, which he's not playing, but we'll go. And I'm sure I left a few things out, but I think I'll probably get my grid walls. Hey, Anna. I'll probably get my grid walls set up at Finders Keepers and then take the product back up there tomorrow because I've still got to make tags for everything. Even though I have all the inventory gone through that I'm taking up there and put back, I still got to make tags for all of it. All right, one down. So that's a hen. This is I think, yeah. I'm going to do these two in Apothecary. I don't know about the little ones. We did a little thrift haul. If you're just getting here, Anna, I went to the Goodwill yesterday and some yard sales this weekend. What are you working on, Mom? I know you probably showed me, but I can't remember. Oh, how many grandkids do you have? Oh, I had somebody in the store looking for one of those Saturday. She needed something smaller than I had outside. But it was one of them things she would know it when she saw it kind of thing. These are just going to take one coat. Maybe a little touch-up areas. Hey, Genevieve. Hope you had a good weekend. I saw you Saturday. Anyway, hope you had a good Sunday and Monday. All right, I'm going to have to go over the red again. Let's see. 7 grandkids. I have 3 and 1 on the way currently. I want to use my heat gun real quick, y'all. You see yourself in the mirror? Oh, I see a bunch of spots. I know. I used up the Clementine pack. I promised myself that I'm going to use all my Christmas transfers this year rather than still having a bunch of them at the next season. So I'm just buying everything I can put a transfer on. Because I still have 2 of last year's Christmas transfer books. I think while I'm letting those dry, I'm going to go ahead and paint this too. Because this is going to be dry brushed anyway. I might save the 2 little chickens. Somebody already did a paint job on this. It's not too bad, but we're just going to freshen it up. I'm a day behind on everything this week because I usually buy groceries on Monday. But with the long weekend, I didn't do a thing yesterday. Except for I did go to the thrift store. I was so glad the Goodwill was open yesterday. And I had two 13-year-old boys with me, and they thought they were going to go find them a fit or two. You know, they call their clothes fits. They didn't find what they were looking for. They didn't look too hard either. All right, here we go. So, when you say making cement pumpkins, are you like pouring cement into a mold? I've seen a bunch of those cement pumpkins, and I didn't know how everybody was making them because I haven't had time to really research into it yet. Yeah, I moved over. This is where I keep my IOD and a lot of my craft supplies. The locker's just right there. Um, but I wanted to do this thrift haul today, and I had actually already cleaned my table off. Okay, in the nylons. So you do them in like knee highs, and you tie them up, and then you put like twine around it to make it have the what are those lines called in pumpkins? Not ridges. I know they have a term. Somebody tell me what that term is. Those look so cool. I'm gonna have to try that with all my spare time. Be sure you share some pictures on the inspiration group because I need to see them. Ribs, okay. Pumpkin ribs. So then you just cut the nylons off, rubber bands, okay. Weezy keeps walking by this mirror down here. Oh, my battery's dying. Let's see. We only got a few more minutes anyway. I'm sure we can make it. I'm going to go ahead and dry brush these roosters. And they'll be done. I'm using the cottage colors, so you always have to stir it up really well. You can tell as soon as you open it, all the sealers on the top and the paint's down in the bottom. So is the stem cement too? I'm obsessed with this crockery color. I know, I tried to let you outside a minute ago and you didn't want to go. And now you're hollering at me. You can just wait till I get off this live. You won't die. I'm pretty heavy on this dry brushing. Can y'all see that? And of course, if my phone dies before I get done, let me go ahead and say I'll probably just stay off. But it's, I don't know, like on 6% right now. Oh, you really got to show me those pictures, Vicki, when you get them done. Well, I know. That's when I do everything that I should be doing, editing my video. I hate video editing. I do anything I can to get out of it until I wait to the last minute when I absolutely have to do it. It about got me last week too. My internet was slow and I barely got my video done in time. Of course, last week's video was an hour long. That's not happening this week. It's Susie on the Farm Inspiration Group. It's a group. Yeah. It's called Inspiration. Because really it's just so I can see what you guys are making and give me inspiration. And at the same time, y'all give each other inspiration. And I post stuff on there too. This crockery looks so pretty over this apothecary. Great, thank you. It kind of blended together. Okay, so I can properly say goodbye before my battery dies. I want to go ahead and say bye. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. As always, I'll post some pictures of our roosters once they get dry and I seal them. And I'm seeing a few little spots I need to touch up on there too. And I'll see y'all tomorrow night for the regular Wednesday night video. Can y'all see that crockery over that? So pretty. This one looks pretty good. I don't even see anything I need to touch up on this one. All right. Bye, y'all. Thanks for coming. Wheezy's really wanting outside now. You want to tell him bye? Here. Bye-bye. See y'all. Wheezy.